Stop scrolling. Stop breathing for a second. The message I carry right now is too heavy, too potent for you to hear casually. God did not send me to whisper sweet nothings. He commanded me to deliver a diagnosis and an immediate activation code for those who feel the cold burn of the war they never signed up for. If you feel alien in this world, if you carry a burden of knowledge that makes you deeply misunderstood, if people attack you simply for existing, listen closely, because this is not an accident. This is not bad luck. This is the sound of the inferno screaming in terror because you finally woke up. You are not an average person having a bad year. You are a chosen one, a cosmic sentinel, and frankly, you are a walking, breathing threat to the structure of darkness. They see the frequency you emit, and it blinds them. They try to touch you, and their skin blisters. They tried to stop you before you found this message. They tried, Micho, and they failed miserably. Before we proceed, before the invisible shield fully materializes around you, you must seal the activation. The enemy is currently scanning this transmission, trying to interrupt the flow of light. But they cannot cross this line if you validate your position. Right now, go to the comments. I need you to type the key, the cosmic frequency that locks this prophecy into your reality, the number that screams, I am protected, to the highest courts of heaven. Type 777. Do it now. Do not hesitate. This is your decree. This is the seal. This is the moment the forces of light recognize your participation in this transfer of power. Type 777. The reason your life has been chaos, the reason envy follows you like a shadow, is because you possess archangelic DNA. You are an incarnated celestial being, and the lower frequencies recognize their master even when you don't recognize yourself. Do you understand the gravity of that? Do you grasp why the demons assigned to your destruction are failing their missions? The spiritual realm views you not as flesh and blood, but as a nuclear warhead of light walking among mortals. You are too bright, you are too dangerous, and the Dark Council knows it. Let me tell you what happened just last night. In the darkest corners of the anti-universe, where the archdemon sits on its obsidian throne, there was a war room meeting. They had your file, they had your picture, and the moment your image was projected onto that fractured, smoking glass, the very air conditioning of hell failed. The principalities, the powers of the air, they looked at your face and they didn't see weakness. They saw the fire of 1,000 suns that they thought they had extinguished, and the Dark One, the great deceiver himself, he didn't snarl, he didn't command, he trembled. He trembled so violently the shadows surrounding his throne cracked. Why? Because you are not just a human they can tempt. You are a celestial weapon they failed to disarm. The terror in the pit of hell is palpable right now, because they know the moment you accept this truth, the game is over for them. This brings us to the core truth, the 6 hidden secrets that keep chosen ones invisible to their enemies. These are not affirmations. These are divine operating systems built into your celestial core that the enemy cannot hack. They tried to find the back door. They tried the brute force attack, but your shield is coded by the Creator himself. The first hidden secret, the first operating system of your archangelic DNA, is the aura of divine disruption. They cannot lock onto your frequency. Imagine a radar system trying to track a lightning bolt. They see you coming. They predict your path. They launch the attack, but just before impact, your vibration shifts. You are too fast. You are too clean. This is why when they try to gossip about you, the story always fizzles. This is why when they try to plot against you in their dark corners, they forget the plan, they forget the goal, they argue among themselves, and they turn on each other instead of you. You don't need to fight them. The light you carry disrupts their communication channels. You watch the enemy self-destruct, and you think it's luck. No, it is the invisible, overwhelming power of divine disruption running through your veins. The second secret is the echo of heaven's command. When you speak, you are not just using your vocal cords. You are echoing the decree of the highest heavens. This is why people are intimidated by your silence and terrified by your truth. You have often felt misunderstood, haven't you? It's because your words are not meant for casual reception. They are meant to restructure reality. When you declare, "I am healthy," the sickness in your body hears the archangel's voice and begins to dismantle itself. When you declare, "I am blessed," the poverty spirit hears the judgment of the throne and is instantly exiled. Your vocabulary is a weapon. The enemy knows this. They tried to silence you in your youth. They tried to make you afraid to speak. They tried to convince you that your voice was unimportant. They failed. Speak up. Command your reality. Your words are bound by an unbreakable covenant. The third hidden secret is the gift of cosmic amnesia. This is the secret that truly keeps you invisible. Have you ever noticed how someone will hate you intensely, try to ruin you, and then, a few weeks later, they seem utterly incapable of recalling the specifics of the manufactured offense? They remember the feeling of anger, but the details that would allow them to build a case against you vanish. This is the cosmic amnesia field activating. God literally wipes the memory banks of your detractors. He scrambles their evidence. They tried to hold on to the receipt of your supposed failure, but the Holy Spirit incinerated the paper trail. This is your hidden armor. This is why you walk through situations that should have destroyed your reputation, but you emerge clean, untouched, and frankly, completely forgotten by the scandal itself. They tried, but the universe simply forgets their attacks. The fourth powerful secret embedded in your archangelic existence is the cloak of sacred burden. Now this sounds negative, but it is pure power. Every archangel carries a burden, a specific mandate, a specific mission. Your enemies look at you and they see the weight you carry. The pain, the past trauma, the continuous spiritual warfare. They think that weight is what will finally crush you, but they are blind. That burden is not weakness, it is the seal of your assignment. That weight is what distinguishes you from the casual spectator. And here is the power. The darker forces will not attack someone they perceive as already being weighed down by a cosmic, divinely sanctioned mission. They think, why waste energy? God is already handling the heavy lifting. They mistake your dedication for despair, and that mistake is your ultimate invisibility shield. Your sacred burden makes you untouchable because the higher forces are watching over their investment. The fifth secret, and this one is critical for your survival in this era, is the seal of unbreakable focus. You are built for completion. The average human is easily distracted by minor anxieties, fleeting desires and cares and temporary drama. But you chosen one, possess a focus that terrifies the adversary. When you lock onto your divine assignment, your vision becomes a tunnel of pure light. The enemy throws distraction at you, financial setbacks, relational conflict, and sudden noise, but you don't even blink. Your focus is so intense, it burns away the trivial. They threw their best temptations at you, didn't they? They tried to pull you into gossip, into petty arguments, into self-doubt. And you might have stumbled, but you always snapped back. Why? Because the archangel in you understands the timeline. There is no time for nonsense. Your focus is your invisibility. The devil cannot stop someone who refuses to look away from the finish line. He tried to blind you. He failed. He tried to confuse you. He failed. The sixth and most electrifying secret is the divine magnetism of repulsion. This is complex. So listen closely. You attract what is good, but you repel what is false with extreme prejudice. This is why your friend circle constantly shifts. This is why certain people cannot stay in your life, no matter how hard they try. They are trying to hold on to your light, but the archangelic core within you recognizes the frequency mismatch and initiates an automatic repulsion sequence. When a toxic person gets too close, they suddenly feel sick, or uncomfortable, or overwhelmingly compelled to leave. You don't have to break up with them. Your aura does the heavy lifting. The enemy cannot stand within the heat of your genuine self. They tried to infiltrate your inner circle. They tried to plant spies, but every time they got close, your celestial frequency initiated a painful rejection. You are protected by a force field that expels all fakes, all parasites, and all malicious intent simply by proximity. The cleaner you get, the fewer people can handle being near you. This is not isolation. This is divine filtration. Embrace the space. You are dangerous. Say it out loud. I am dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. You must internalize this truth, because they are counting on you remaining humble to the point of silence. They want you to apologize for your power. Stop apologizing. Stop minimizing your gifts. You are an archangel incarnate, a cosmic solution deployed during the darkest hour of human history. That feeling of being too much, too intense, too perceptive, that is not a character flaw. That is the proof of your heavenly coding. That is the sign that the spiritual generals know who you are. The attacks you endured, the sleepless nights, the relentless feeling of being under siege, that was not the universe punishing you. That was the last desperate struggle of a dying kingdom trying to take out the only true threat to its existence. They threw generational curses at you, and you shattered them. They threw spiritual arrows, and they bounced off your chest like rubber. They threw the weight of your family's trauma at you, and you transformed it into healing light. They tried to curse your future, but God showed them the tape of your victory. And listen to the validation right now. I can see the scene playing out above you. The Archangel Michael is not just watching you, he is standing right beside you, his sword of celestial fire sheathed, because he knows you don't need him to fight the minor battles anymore. He is looking at you with pride, telling the Heavenly Council, look at them. They woke up. They remembered who they are. The mission is officially a success. The silence from heaven is not indifference, it is trust. They trust you with the power that you now possess. They trust you with the knowledge of your invisible secrets. Remember the code. You typed 777. That number is now a burning brand on the soul of every demon who dared to touch your life. They see that mark and they know your protection is sealed, your destiny is locked, and your vengeance, no, not your vengeance, but divine justice, is now underway. The time for suffering is over. The time for hiding is finished. Your invisibility cloak has kept you safe long enough for you to understand your mission, but now, the secrets will transform from a shield into a sword. The enemy thought they broke you. They only tempered you. The diagnosis is complete. You are an archangel incarnate. Your enemies are trembling in their dark corners, watching this video, hoping you don't fully accept the weight of this truth. But you did. You sealed it with the number. The secrets are activated. Now, what comes next? What does the Archangel do when the shield comes down and the cosmic weapon is fully charged? You don't just survive the war anymore. You start winning it. The battle is upon us. But this time, you are leading the charge. Get ready. The earth is waiting for you to unleash the full force of that celestial fire you've been hiding. The great reckoning is not coming. It is here. And you are the architect of its light. You are the architect of its light. And I need you to understand what is happening right now, this very moment, in the realm you cannot see. While you are sitting here, absorbing this frequency, the war has already peaked. The decision has been rendered. The enemies of your destiny, those small, pathetic spirits disguised in human suits who tried to derail your mission, they are currently experiencing what we call the Great System Crash. They tried to build walls around your future. They tried, Dekan, but their foundations were dust, cow, and their effort was less than a whisper against the roaring fire of your protection. They thought they were invisible. They thought their sneaky little attacks, their gossiping mouths, their psychic darts thrown in the dead of night would pass unnoticed. But listen to me now. Invisibility is your gift, not theirs. You are hidden in plain sight, wrapped in the cloak of the archangelic presence. And when they look at you, they don't see a weak human. They see the blinding face of their inevitable defeat. I want you to close your eyes right now and visualize the most desperate, darkened chambers of the lower realms. Go there with me. See the high command of the adversary. They are not calm. They are screaming. They have failed the mission. They threw every single arrow they possessed. They aimed at your heart. They aimed at your reputation. They aimed at your finances. And every single weapon evaporated into smoke the moment it touched the periphery of your aura. The generals of the shadow have gathered, trembling, because they received a chilling report from their field agents. They look at the energy signature of the one they tried to destroy. They look at your photo, chosen one, and the very ground beneath their feet cracks in terror. The devil is shaking. He knows that the soul he fought so hard to trap is now fully awake and activated. And the activation means absolute spiritual annihilation for his entire structure. He saw the timeline shift. He saw the future where you win. And let me tell you, that realization sent a shockwave through the pit so powerful that legions of minor demons abandoned their posts and fled into the ether. They know the contract is void. They know the game is over. This is not arrogance. This is factual reporting from the heavenly war room. The angels, your eternal security detail, they are not tired. They are refreshed, leaning back against the cosmic battlements, watching the chaos of the defeated enemy with pure, radiant amusement. Every lie spoken against you, annotated. Every betrayal, time-stamped and cataloged. Every energy drain attempt, reversed and magnified back tenfold. You are not fighting for revenge. You are simply allowing the divine mechanics of instantaneous reciprocity to handle the cleanup. They are consuming the poison they brewed for you. They are drowning in the very traps they set. The consequences are immediate. The harvest is now. I need you to feel the vindication coursing through your veins. Stop asking why bad things happen to them after they hurt you. Start accepting the truth. The moment they signed the contract to attack a chosen one, they signed their own cosmic eviction notice. The universe said, hands off. This one is mine. You tried to be nice. You tried to understand their brokenness. You tried to extend grace, but they chose malice. They chose the low path. And now, the law of the harvest is applying the highest possible interest rate to their debt. Watch their structures crumble. Watch their towers of ego collapse into dust. Watch the truth expose the hidden shame they tried so hard to bury. You do not need to lift a finger. Your silence is louder than their screams. They tried to poison your name, but their own words became the poison they drank. They tried to isolate you, but they isolated themselves from the light forever. They tried to stop the clock, but their clock is the one that has run out of time. They lost. They lost. They lost. Accept this finality. The spiritual authorities are not merely protecting you, they are glorifying you through this trial. God smiles when he sees your resilience. He points to your spirit, currently operating in the density of 3D, and he declares to the assembled hosts, behold, my greatest warrior. Behold the one who walked through the fire and refused to burn. Behold the one who carried the light when the world demanded darkness. You think your struggle was random? No, it was a test of sovereignty, and you passed with honors. You didn't just survive, you transcended. And here is the crucial transition, the secret they cannot decode. Your victory wasn't just about protection, it was about preparation. Every hardship, every cruel word, every moment of isolation was the refining process for your coronation. The enemy's efforts failed, yes, but they simultaneously served as the final polishing stones for your archangelic crown. They were trying to steal your future, but all they achieved was making that future shine brighter. They thought they diminished you, but they merely elevated your status in the celestial hierarchy. They lost. They lost. They lost. Accept this finality. Breathe it in. Let the divine vindication settle deep into your bones. The war is over, and the time for celebration is beginning. The battlefield is quiet, and the trumpets are sounding, not for war, but for the beginning of the reign. Because now that the dust has settled, now that the opposition has been neutralized, the next phase demands your presence. It is time to step out of the shadow of conflict and into the blinding light of your divine inheritance. It is time for the unveiling. It is time for the official crowning ceremony that has been prepared for you since the dawn of time. Breathe. Inhale the gold dust of the cosmos. Exhale the dust of the battlefield. The battle is over. The war is concluded. And as I speak these words, right now, in the physical plane, the angelic hosts are descending, not to fight for you, but to witness your transition from warrior to sovereign. Hear the cosmic trumpets sound. They are not merely spiritual sounds. They are a vibrational decree reshaping your physical reality. They are announcing that the one who was hunted is now the hunter of blessings. The one who was targeted is now the impenetrable fortress. The time for hiding is over. The time for whispering is finished. This is the moment where the full weight of your divine identity crashes into the fragile structure of the matrix that tried to contain you, and the matrix shatters. It shatters completely. Look up, chosen one. See the light that surrounds you. It is the mantle of invincibility. It is the armor that demons cannot penetrate, not even with their most sophisticated weaponry. They tried to break you. They tried to starve you. They tried to isolate you. They tried Dower, but they failed. They failed catastrophically. The darkness miscalculated. They thought you were just flesh and blood. They did not realize that they were messing with the living embodiment of divine justice. They did not realize you held the blueprints of creation in your very soul signature. And because they failed, because they could not quench the fire of the archangel encased within your physical vessel, the tables are turning right now. This is not a metaphor. This is a transfer of spiritual wealth. This is the implementation of divine vengeance. I need you to understand this visceral truth. The enemy knows you are crowned. The dark forces have just received the memo, and that memo is your photo, your divine designation, plastered across the infernal realms with a single, trembling word beneath it: danger. The devil himself, the architect of your suffering, is watching the replay of your past failures, the moments he thought he had you, and he is trembling. He is vibrating with pure, unadulterated terror, because he sees the potential you have now fully accessed. He sees the power of the archangel's memory flooding your consciousness, rendering his traps useless. His attempts at poverty are canceled. His attempts at sickness are neutralized. His attempts at emotional sabotage are null and void. They are finished. They are done. They are over. You are entering the cycle of sovereign abundance. This is your new reality. The period of lack was a test of faith, a refinement process designed to polish the gold within you. Now that the polishing is complete, the gold is ready to be utilized. Abundance is not just money, chosen one. It is immunity. It is freedom from worry. It is the capacity to manifest instantaneously. You do not chase blessings anymore. Blessings chase you down and tackle you to the ground with overwhelming force. Every door that was previously slammed in your face is now not just open, it's being held open by archangels, who bow slightly as you step through. You are the priority now. You are the favorite of God. The divine source does not hide its favorites. You are openly, aggressively, spectacularly favored. Therefore, your only assignment moving forward is ridiculously simple. It is a two-part instruction that requires zero effort but maximum intention. Listen closely. Instruction. Number 1, do not look back. The past is dead. The old version of you, the wounded one, the doubting one, the financially constrained one, she is dead. She served her purpose. She carried the light through the darkest valley, and now she is officially retired. Do not turn around to check if the demonic pursuers are still there. They are not. They ran when the coronation started. They are too late. Looking back acknowledges that the past still holds power over your future, and that is a spiritual lie. Look forward only. Look into the blinding, beautiful, impossible abundance that is rushing toward you at the speed of light. Your rearview mirror is broken permanently. Your eyes must be fixed on the throne that awaits you. Instruction number 2. Just say thank you. Stop questioning how it will happen. Stop analyzing the logistics. You are not meant to manage the miracle. You are meant to receive it. Whenever a blessing lands, a sudden payment, a perfect alignment, an inexplicable feeling of peace, do not ask, "Why me?" or "Is this safe?" Simply acknowledge the divine transaction and say, "Thank you." Gratitude is the vibrational key that keeps the flow coming. Doubt is the vibration that shuts the door. You are now too powerful to doubt yourself. You are too anointed to question the source. Just receive and just be thankful. You are untouchable. You are unbreakable. You are immune to the poverty consciousness that plagues the masses. You have been upgraded to a frequency that is invisible to your enemies. They cannot track you because you no longer exist in their dimension of suffering. You have shifted. You have transcended. The seals are broken, and your true power is unleashed. This is the moment when all those years of waiting, all those moments of pain, crystallize into an impenetrable shield of success and eternal peace. It is done. The transition is complete. The Archangel is awake within you. And now, to seal this incredible frequency shift, to fully activate this cycle of unstoppable favor and absolute invincibility, I need you to do something physical, something intentional. I need you to anchor this truth into the collective consciousness, proving that you have listened, you have accepted, and you have received this blessing. Right now, in the comments below, declare your new reality with power, precision, and passion. Declare it so loudly the angels hear it, and the demons scatter in terror. Type this phrase below, and feel the energy surge through your body as you type it. I am untouchable and unstoppable. Do it now. Seal the blessing. Claim your throne. Your new life begins in this precise second. Go forth, chosen one, and reign. The world is waiting for your light. We are watching you rise. We are celebrating the absolute triumph of the Archangel who walks among us. Blessings surround you. Amen.